So hi guys, here's how I flipped a $200 account to a $2,000 account trading V75 index and using the Fibonacci retracement strategy. So if you're a newbie and you want to start trading V75, not only a newbie or an advanced trader, and you want to start trading V75 index or any other pair, I think this video is for you, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, or here is your case. In my previous video, I always talk about trading V75 using the Fibonacci retracement. So you can also go to my previous video and know how to trade V75, and then come back to this video so that you will know how I traded $200 account to $2,000 account. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the charts. So now this is a fresh chart, and this is a 4 hours time frame on volatility 75 index. So what I did when I came into the chart, but although where I got the setup was at this zone and this zone. This was the two zones I got the setup from. So like I said in the previous video on how to trade 75, I said when you come to a fresh chart like this, first thing you need to do is to mark and know your trend line. And on the higher time frame, we're on a downtrend, but for the sake of this video now, my price has been consolidating sideways before breaking this previous key level zone. So what I did, for the sake of this video now, I'll be using only this zone. Yes, I'll be using this zone for to take the scenario of how I took the trade. So first things first, I marked out the key levels of the previous day. This was on Sunday, 28th December 2025. So this was the previous key level, the recent higher highs, and this was the recent higher low. Yeah, recent higher high and higher low. So when markets tapped this supply zone, that was the 4 hours time frame. So now let's go to the 1 hour time frame now. Let's move to the 1 hour time frame. So when market tapped that supply zone at this level, we then saw a change in market structure shift on the lower time frame at this level. Like I always said, always mark out know your trend line when you want to start trading this pair. So market created a market structure shift on the lower time frame, taking the recent low, and then what we saw, every retracement in the market, the Fibonacci retracement will tell you where retracement is going to happen. So I'm going to show a 3 possible setup that was caught on this. So first off, this was the first one. Like I said, when you are taking sales on volatility 75 index, you always mark it from the point where market started retracing from to the origin that caused either the market structure shift or the breakout structure. So and your golden zone is from the point of 382 to 236, 0.236. So this was where our entry was. This was where the first entry was. So you can see how clean and clear this entry was. So this was the first entry that happened, but I didn't get this one. So the second entry that happened, we got a breakout structure to the downside. Markets broke that previous structure to the downside. So the next thing you are going to do again is to take your Fibonacci retracement, markets from the point where market started retracing from to the origin that caused the breakout structure. Yeah, or equally you can still say from the recent high to the recent low. Yeah, from the recent low rather to the recent high, you are taking sales. Then from if you are taking buys, from the recent low to the recent high. Yeah, from the recent high, sorry, to the recent low, you get your entry. So this was another entry level at this zone here. Yes, this was another entry level at this zone. So you can see we have gotten one entry, another entry, then the third entry where I was able to catch. I now got a clean breakout structure again. For every breakout structure in V75, there's always a retracement. So that retracement now, we're going to take advantage of it. So we got another breakout structure, making it the third one, and here is when we took our Fibonacci retracement, marked it from where the points started retracing from. Market was around this level where I started taking my retracements from. So I marked it from the previous low to the previous high at this level here. So that was where I got my entry level, and if you can see where I sent it to my group, I got my entry level at this point. Yes, this is where I sent it to my group. This is the picture on the screen at the left hand side. So this is where I got my entry level, and then I took the sales. Yeah, I took the sales. Then my stop loss was at this level. I think this level. Yeah, this was where my stop loss was, and my take profit was below this level, around somewhere here, making it a 1 to 5 weeks to reward. This it was a 1 to 5 weeks to reward. So the next entry I got now, because based on how I knew how the market was going to react, the next entry I got was around this level. Yes, around this level. So when market started giving a little bit of retracement, because whenever there is a consolidation, like market is doing something like this, whenever there is a consolidation and then there is just something like this, there's always a correction before distribution. Yes, so that was what happened at this scenario. So there was a little bit of consolidation around this level. After tapping this zone, there was a little bit of retracement, consolidation around this level. Then we got a retest, that is to balance the market before a full distribution to the downside. So that was what happened in the market, but I didn't get a breakout structure before I took this entry. Yes, I just saw it and then I took it. So I then I took the fib retracement and marked it out from a point. Wait, let me take out this so it won't confuse you. So I then took the fib retracement, marked it from the recent low. Yeah, the recent low to the recent high. You always take your Fibonacci retracement like this. So I took it from the recent low to the recent high. Then my entry was around this level again. If you watch my entries, they're always clean and so sweet. So this was my entry level again. Then my short position, I took the sales, just completing this, they are completing this zone to break this previous low. So that was what happened on when I took the sales. So I took these two entries around this level. Yes, so this was what completed the $2,000 account. So the next one that happened, although it was on a lower time frame. So the next one that happened, whenever you see a whenever you see let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. Let me just give a quick scenario on quick highlight on something. Whenever you see a trend line and then the previous high was not taken, you wait for a market structure shift in the lower time frame. Yes, you wait for a market structure shift. So if you watch now here, this was the recent high at this level, and the recent high was not taken. Then we saw a break to the downside, which was around this level here. This was around this level here. Yes, we saw a break to the downside. So we have seen a retracement. What are we going to do next? We're going to take our Fibonacci retracements, mark it from the previous low to the previous high. and then you get your sweet entry. As simple as that. No big deal about it. Once you start seeing market retracing to the upside, just take your Fibonacci tool. Don't even think about it. Take your Fibonacci tool, enter your get your entry level, set your take your limit and everything. Then you your stop loss now will be above the point of 236. Yes, above the point of 236. Your take profit should be just slightly below the recent low. So this was the first entry. Then the second entry was around, yes. So when we got a breakout structure at this level, I told you whenever there is a breakout structure, there is always a retracement. So that retracement, take advantage of it. So this is the second breakout structure. Sorry. So yeah, this is the second breakout structure. BS. So So we took our field retracement, marked it from the zone, the point where market started retracing from, that is the recent low to the recent high. Then our entry level was around this zone, but I think this one didn't trigger. It just missed with some pips. Yes, I think I sent this particular one to my group, which is at the top left. Yeah, that's it. So this was where I sent the setup to the group, but we didn't take it. Yes, we missed the entry with some pips. So the next entry that happened now again was around this level. We got a breakout structure again. Got a breakout structure again. Uh, yeah, got a breakout structure. Then the retracements from where the recent low, the recent high. So see another entry again. Clean entry. So you have gotten a 1, 2, 3, 3/3 trade. So this is all I have to say for this um scenario. So if you find anything hard, you can just drop it in the comment section, and then I'll answer all questions. So that's that for now. So see you in my next video.